Today we're looking at building a bench in our shower stall. This is a typical size stall right here. It's a 3x5, and you can see we've already set our drain in the center of the stall. We've mud our floor. We've put a skim coat of thin set over it to protect it so we can get in there and work on it. Our backer board's installed, our pans installed around the perimeter, and now we're ready to install our bench. One thing you want to keep in mind about a bench: different people are different heights. Their torso is different heights. So you're going to have to decide how high you want your bench. Take and stack some things up, some boxes or something of tile, set on them, and get that height that makes you feel comfortable. This particular bench here is going to be 20 inches high. And of course it'll go all the way across. We're going to frame this bench in out of treated timber. Make sure your timber's treated. You can also frame a bench in out of bricks or blocks, but I find that if you're working on a raised foundation, that bricks or blocks are a little bit too much weight to be putting on that foundation, and all you have to do is get one little crack in that area and cause it to start leaking. So treated timber is a very good commodity to work that out. I'm going to show you how to get that started, and here we go. This is Randy Davis with TileAShower.com, and welcome to another one of our video segments. This particular video, we're going to be installing a bench in a shower stall. Now, there are a lot of different ways to frame this in, and as you can see, what I've done right here is I've built my frame and I've set it on the wall here. Let me help you get you a closer look. Swing it around there just a little bit. When framing it in, keep one thought in mind. You don't want to be driving nails where that shower stall pan is. Now, you frame these in as you see fit. I just do it the way I've been taught, the way I've done it for years. And you may take on your own style, that's not a problem. But, there are some issues, you need to keep in mind, and that is not to put any nails where that pan is. Keep nails away about 6 inches from the floor. Now, another thing is that front board right there needs to be a tad shorter than that back board. That way the water will have a pitch to fall. Okay, it's going to be a little higher in the back so the water will fall. Okay, that's another thing. All right. Okay, I put my two sides on. The sides for the bench. There's one. Then I have the other one that's exactly like it. And what we want to do now is we want to make sure the distance from your bench is equal to the distance on your corner of your shower. And you want to do that on both benches, because if you don't, once you install your floor tile, you're going to have cuts down at the bottom that's going to be tapered. So we want the distance to be equal on both ends. We also want our bench to be level, straight across. I'll show you how to get that. Just simply put your board across it, like that. Put your level across the board. Make sure this is level. You don't want it going to one side. If you do, you're going to have your water fall into one side. But with it level across and a pitch towards the front, all your water should roll down the front without a problem. Any water that does get under your bench is going to be caught by the pan, it's going to be caught by the floor and roll into the pan. Shouldn't have any problem. Next phase, you want to put your board right across the back of it. Okay, after you've made sure it's level, you might want to drive your nails into a stud. That way it'll be good and secure. And I'm also toe nailing it on the corners there. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one across the front right here. Okay. Okay. Now keep in mind, you may say, Randy, I don't like the way you frame that. I want to frame mine a different way. It won't hurt my feelings one bit. Just make sure you know the situations I taught you are put into place. The fall for the water, the drain, and the distance measuring and things of that nature. Okay, I'm almost finished. Okay, let's take a little closer look at it. I want you to look right down here, see where the stud is running this direction. Notice I raised that board up so I can nail it into the wall. Don't want to get into that shower pan. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see, we're going to put one more down here on the bottom and we'll be ready for our backer board. Okay, that's it. It's cased in, ready for our backer board. Okay. I always use the 1/2 inch backer board anytime I'm installing on walls, anytime I can actually, because it's thicker and a lot more durable. I'm going to put a whole sheet across there. I'm going to screw it down just like we did the backer board on the walls. I'm going to put another whole sheet down at the bottom and I'm going to tape it up just like we did the one on the walls, and that'll be ready for ceramic. Okay, there's your shower bench. Okay, that's it. Taped off, floated off, ready to lay tile on it. Now, I want you to notice that drain's not in the center of the floor any longer because we have the bench. Now, in this situation, the bench was an afterthought. Normally, if you're planning on adding a bench, you would have put that drain, you would have considered the distance of your bench and put the drain in the center of the floor. But since it was an afterthought, we weren't able to do that, but it's still going to look real good. Okay, this shower here is going to be all the way to the ceiling, and that is a 9-foot ceiling. So that's going to be a good size shower there, real nice. You can see I started building the curb. Now, these videos I have at tileashower.com, they show everything you need to know to build your own shower stall. I show you how to build the curb from scratch, how to put the pan in, how to build the bench, how to put your backer board on your ceramic tile, how to grout it, how to do your mud bed, attach your drain. There's pretty much nothing I don't show in these videos. You're going to get about 5 hours of video for installing a ceramic tile shower stall from scratch. You're going to get just all kinds of videos. You're going to get about a 15-minute video on the ceramic tile saw alone. I do a clinic on how to grout, how to mix your grout, the whole 9 yards. Everything you need to install your ceramic tile. This is Randy Davis at Tile Made Easy and tileashower.com, and I'm logging off. Thank you.